Swami Maharaj, Srila Guru Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Dr. Suta Gosvami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Parampara Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti and Dvaraka Goswami Maharaj, एवं उपस्थित पवित्र धर्म शिवा परम महाराज एवं अन्य ब्रह्मचारी वृंद, उपस्थित समस्त वैष्णव वृंद, हरि कथा पिपासु सत्यवृंद एवं परम स्नेहशीला मातृवृंद, सभियों की चरण कमलों में मेरा यथायथ धन्यवाद प्रणाम स्वीकार हो। आज श्रीमद्-भागवत कथा की तृतीय दिवस,
the third day of Srimad-Bhagavatam.
हम लोग भागवत सत्र में हम लोग बैठे।
This is the third day of Srimad-Bhagavatam.
कल हम लोग के रिकॉर्ड मैंने भागवत की महिमा तथा श्री सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद परीक्षित महाराज की जो कथा सेवन कर रहे हैं।
Yesterday, Suta Gosvami Pad
विशेष करके श्रीमद् भागवत में मंगलाचरण में
Srimad-Bhagavatam, when Mangalacharan, Vyasadeva very beautifully he expressed.
इस श्रीमद् भागवत में कोई देव देवी
In Srimad-Bhagavata,
स्तुति नहीं है।
no one is glorifying any demigod or goddess. In different scriptures and the Purans, to make it easy, just like getting rid of materialistic problems. Somewhere Ganesha is glorified, sometimes Lord Shiva is glorified in some scripture. But in Srimad Bhagavat, the beloved of Brahma and different devtas, they glorified Sham Sundar, Sattam Param Dhimahi, Sattavastu Param Vastu. This is the ultimate truth. Krishna is the ultimate truth. He's Supreme Personality of Godhead in the second shloka. So even if you have the desire to listen to Srimad Bhagavatam, God Himself, He sits in the heart of the devotee. Just if they have the desire. Anyhow, by hypocrisy, duplicity, there is no hypocrisy and duplicity in Srimad Bhagavat. And Brahma, he passed it on to Narad Rishi, and Narad Rishi passed it on to Vyasadeva, then Vyasadeva passed it on to Shukdev. Sukadev Goswami Pad. And Sukadev Goswami Pad, he expressed this katha to Parikshit Maharaj. How beautiful this is. This is coming in Parampara. Srimad-Bhagavat Katha, you should not listen it from a non-Vaishnav person. Likewise, similarly, for example, if you drink milk, your body becomes healthy. And same milk, if it's touched by the mouth of a snake, so knowingly or unknowingly, if someone drinks that milk, they become sick. Even they could die also. That's how in Srimad-Bhagavatam, in Padma Purana it is coming. That Srimad-Bhagavat, who should you listen it from? From a Vaishnava, not from a non-Vaishnava. So beautiful Hari Katha. This Katha, it happened many times, but because Bhagavat is eternal, it's from the time of the creation. It is not like someone is saying Bhagavatam for the first time. For the endless times, this Bhagavat Katha is going on. But yet, the Bhagavat Katha, it happened in many places, and it happened between many speakers and listeners. Especially, there are the three main ones. The Srimad-Bhagavat Katha, Vyasadeva himself, he told this to Shukdev Goswami Pad. He expressed this Katha to Shukdev Goswami Pad, that on the banks of Saraswati river, this happened, this conversation began. And the second Katha, it took place, Sukdev Goswami Pada expressed it to Parikshit Maharaj, and very nicely, beautifully he expressed on the banks of Ganga river. And the third, it is between the, so where there was Suta Gosvami Pad, he was sitting near Sonakadi Rshis, and he expressed the same exact Katha on the banks of Gomati river. Right now, we are here to listen Srimad-Bhagavat Katha. In reality, Srimad-Bhagavat Katha, Suta Goswami Pad, he spoke this to Swanakadi Rishis. Srimad-Bhagavatam, it is explained. In Nemisaran, the Swanakadi Rishis, after completing their morning routine early in the morning, like doing fire sacrifice, chanting their mantras, when they said, by Bhagavata-saptaha, by desire of God, Suta Goswami Pad, Roma Harshani, so son of Rishi Rom Harshani, Suta Goswami Pad, he entered the society of that Rishis. All the Rishis at that time, they got up from their seats, asan, which is like a mat they put on floor to sit. They got up and they welcomed Suta Goswami Pad, and they offered him a higher level seat to sit down. And then the Rishis, in front of Suta Goswami Pad, they asked 6 questions. How many questions? 6 questions. Very beautiful questions these are. The answer to these 6 questions is the Srimad-Bhagavatam. The answer is so beautiful. And it consists of 18,000 shlok. The essence of all Vedas, Srimad-Bhagavatam. The essence of all the scriptures is Srimad-Bhagavatam. The name is very beautiful, the Srimad-Bhagavatam. Shri means the goddess of all goddesses. Shiromani. Srimati name is coming here. Some people say in Bhagavat there is no name, of Shri Radha. But our acharyas and Goswamis, they say, and Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, big scholars, they say no. Shri Mad, the word Shri means Srimati Radhika. So it's coming in the first. Without Radha, there is no Krishna. Krishna is not complete without Radha. He's half. Radha is the full power and Krishna is the possessor of that power. There is no difference between the two. No difference between the power and the possessor of that power. Sometimes it's direct and sometimes it's manifested, sometimes it's indirectly manifested or not manifested. So the name is coming Srimad-Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam. Bha means light. In reality, Srimad-Bhagavata, there is the religion of love that is being spread through the scripture. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. This is not the ultimate goal of the jivas. What is the supreme goal of the jivas? Prem. We should try and endeavor to attain Prem. Prem is, it is the topmost thing. The beautiful commenters, they are making comments. This object is, so God is one, but He is manifesting many incarnations. And Kevala Prayojana. Kevala means Kevala. They say Advaitavadis consider this liberation, but Kevala, this means Prem. According to Advaitavadis, this word means liberation, but according to Vaishnavas, this means Prem. Because this is the topmost goal: money, wealth, lust. These are known as three things: Dharma, Artha, Kama. And the fourth thing is Mukti. So now it's Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. And beyond Mukti, Moksha, the better topmost thing is Prem. There are many stages of Prem also. The Prem of Vaikuntha, Ayodhya Prem, the Prem of Dvaraka, the Prem of Mathura, and then in Golok Vrindavan there are many stages of Prema. In Srimad-Bhagavatam, this all is explained. How beautiful this slok is. Suta Gosvami Pad. In that sabha, in that assembly, when he entered the Sonkadi Rishis, there are 6 things. So sorry, there are 6 questions. First question was, what is the topmost benefit? What is the ultimate goal of the jiva? Because in Kali-yuga, the jivas of Kali-yuga, because in Kali-yuga, the humans, their mind capacity is less. Their age is less. The conditioned souls of Kali-yuga are struggling so much. Their age is also very less. What is the? It is less age.
सप्तयुग के
In
लोग
Satyuga, people used to live for how much time?
लाख वर्ष जीवित
They used to live for 100,000 years
फिर
in
त्रेता युग
Satyuga.
में
In Treta Yuga,
और भी एक जीरो कम हो गया
the one zero, remove 1 0. So now, how much it is? 10,000. The age of the humans was 10,000 years in Treta Yuga.
10,000 और द्वापर युग में
In
और एक
Dwapar
जीरो
Yuga, remove one more zero.
कितने हो गए
Now how much?
1,000
1,000 in Dwapar Yuga. And now in Kali-yuga, remove one more zero. 100 years. 100 years is the like.
वो भी संसार में क्या है
Even living up to 100 years is hard these days.
संसार में हम कुछ नहीं कर पाते 50 साल तो हमारे सोते हुए चले
50 years we sleep.
हैं दिन में 10 घंटा सोए 12 घंटा
You sleep for at least 10 or 12 hours light. So half of your life you are sleeping.
फिर 10 साल बाद में
What? Then 10 years your childhood goes past by. So how much time? 50, 10, 60 years.
फिर
And then
20 साल चले जाते
20 years goes in education and career development,
डिग्री करने के
like doing a degree, training education. So how much is left now? Now the total is 80 years. They've gone. The remaining is what?
20 साल
20 years.
पूरे 20 साल में
In that 20 years we
नौकरी आदि
like doing job, getting married. Then 10 years also passed by.
और आगे कितने साल
And the remaining is how much?
और फिर 10
10 years.
और जो अंतिम जो 10 साल
And the
है,
remaining 10
कोई
years,
के 100 साल
from 90 to 100 years,
है,
the age of 90 to 100, the body is almost useless at that time period. You tell me.
वो केवल जीवित मात्र रहा था 90 साल से लेकर के
So from 90 to 100, if someone is living, their body is very, very weak. Many, many diseases, many, many problems.
they
come. That's why it is said.
मंद सुमंद युग मंद भक्क युग कलयुग के मनुष्य भाग भी कैसे मंद भक्क
The fortune of Kali-yuga people is also known as Manda. And this is like because they're suffering so much. Like how possible it is to do bhajan sadhan in this age of Kali? That's why it is said in this shloka it is coming. The jivas of Kali-yuga, what is the process that they can attain this supreme goal? Because to attain the God, what is the process? What is the sadhan? Tell us about it. This is a very important question. The Swanagadi Rishis, they asked this question. The first question they asked,
द्वितीय प्रश्न यह था आत्मा श्री हरि प्रसन्न हो ऐसे
the second question was, what shall we do so that Sri Hari becomes happy? What shall we do to may please the God?
तीसरी प्रश्न यह
And the
था
third question was,
यदुवंश में
in the dynasty of Yadavas, the Yaduvansh, why did God appeared in that dynasty of the Yadavas?
के स्वयं भगवान
So especially God,
वासुदेव
Vasudev,
कृष्ण
Krishna,
जो प्रकट हुए
who appeared. Tell us about him.
वसुदेव की धर्मपत्नी देवकी के
Tell us about
गर्भ से
the Vasudev's wife Devaki.
बस की इच्छा से अवतीर्ण हुए थे
How and why did he appear from her Devaki's womb?
चौथा प्रश्न यह था
The fourth question was,
वासुदेव भगवान की
tell us about the Leelas of God Vasudev.
विशेष करके कृष्ण
Especially Krishna,
प्रकट होकर के
especially how Krishna and Balram appeared and all the beautiful pastimes they did. Please tell us about them.
पंचम प्रश्न
And the fifth question was,
भगवान वासुदेव की
Lord Vasudeva,
के जितने भी अवतार आदि
all his incarnations,
अवतारणी के बारे में
tell us about all the incarnations and the source of all incarnations. And the sixth question was this. God, Krishna is also known as Yogeshwar, who is like the god of all yogas. So when he established, when Krishna left from this world, then where did the dharma go? Because Krishna, with his eternal associates, he returned back to his world, his transcendental world. At that time, where did the dharma, the righteousness, took shelter? So Krishna, with all his eternal associates, he went away. And this lila is also known as indrajalik-lila. Like lila is kind of illusion lila. Indrajalik-lila. After like the whole family of Yadavas was destroyed. The family of Yadavas was the family of like Krishna. And then he sat in a forest. Krishna, and at that time there was a hunter named Jara. From far away, he targeted the feet of Krishna, but he thought it's a deer. He thought it's the face of a deer, and he shot an arrow, thinking it's a deer's face. But it was in reality, it was the feet of Krishna. And when he fired the arrow, then Krishna went to his world, back to his world. This is known as indrajalik-lila. Especially Musal-lila in Srimad-Bhagavatam. This always explained about the Musal-lila, the end of Dwarka. And there is Mahishi-Haran-lila. These two lilas are known as indrajalik-lila. So Musal-lila and Mahishi-Haran-lila. So indrajalik-lila means that the magician, by many illusions, by many magic tricks, by his art of magic, the movement of his hands, he attracts the audience and entertains the audience, and people think that this person is doing magic, but no, it's not real. They have their own magic tricks. So this is kind of known as indrajalik-lila. Like we see many people sometimes hypnotize. There are magicians, they show many things, and they will hypnotize you. They will kind of and they will think it's true, but it's not true. Once upon a time, there was a king, and in his assembly, there was a magician who entered there. And that magician, he showed many type of arts, and all the audience got so happy. They were all entertained by him. And especially in that sabha, Maharani, queen of that palace, she became so happy because he showed very nice magic tricks. At that time, Maharani, the queen, she gave a very valuable gold necklace to the wife of the magician. That magician's wife, she was grabbing the necklace, and she had two children. Those two children started to fight, like, give this to me, give me this, give me this. So two children, they started to fight amongst each other. Then they both started to fight with each other, and one took out a sword and another one also took out the sword. They both moved the sword at the same time, and simultaneously they both were killed at the same time. So their both neck was slaughtered. So the magician's wife was thinking, for this necklace, my two children have died. So what did the magician's wife? She picked up the sword and she cut her throat also. 3 people died, right? At the same time, the magician was thinking that for one necklace, my whole family, my 2 children and my wife, they have died. The magician also picked up the sword and he cut his throat. In the sabha, in the assembly, where was thousands and thousands of people there, just like with a blink of an eye, this incident happened. How many people died? 4 in blink of an eye. How surprising it is. The king became very upset. And who was the most upset? The queen who gave the necklace. Because she gave the necklace as a gift. That's why she was thinking, she was feeling guilty about it. So if I had not given the necklace, those people would have been saved. So whatever has to happen, it happens. The surprising thing here is that these 4 people, their dead bodies, the magician's body, and the 4 bodies, they were all burned in the crematory ground. And the next day, the Maharaja, the king, called the assembly, which is in the Shok Sabha, like the assembly for sadness, like a funeral. So in the starting of the funeral, the king, he was going, all the people were sitting in that funeral, and the postman came suddenly and he gave a letter. He gave a letter into the hand of the king and he said, "King, you read this out loud. Read it yourself." And then the king, he started to read that letter. In that letter it was written that, "King, yesterday we, in your assembly, the magic that we showed, the queen, she became so happy and she gifted us a necklace, and because of that, we all 4 died. And you all burned our bodies. Okay, dear king, today I will come to your assembly. And I will show you a more high-class magic. What will you give me today? You start and decide. Think, what will you give to me?" So when he left the letter, that same magician, his wife and his 2 children, they came in the assembly. How possible this happened? How possible this happened? Everybody saw with their eyes. Everybody witnessed that those 4 people died, and their 4 bodies were burned also. This is known as indrajalik-lila. Vishwanati Chakravarti Pad. This lila is known as indrajalik-lila. Like magicians, there's so many things. So for example, like you see in circus, there are many art festivals you can see. They do this. And God, Yogeshwar, who is the god of all type of arts. So this is not a big deal for him. This Musal Lila, the destruction Lila of the destruction of Dwarka Lila. So and this Mahishiharan Lila, the kidnapping of the wives of Krishna, these 2 Leelas are known as Indrajalik-lila. So like it looks like it's happening, but in reality it's not happening. So this is Indrajalik-lila. So they asked this 6th question, this one Rsis. He said, God himself, Yogeshwar Krishna, like the god of all the yogas, god of all arts, Krishna, when he went to his transcendental abode, from that day onwards, the Kali-yuga started. The age of Kali started. When did Kali-yuga start? The moment when Krishna, he departed from this world, he entered his transcendental abode. From that day, Kali-yuga started. And Kali-yuga started when God left this world. The word Kali means Kal hai. Kal hai means argument. The word Kali, what does it mean? Kalaha. Kalaha, there is no world where there is no arguments, fights. You tell me. Today, can you see? In the neighborhood, you can check. People fight or not. Even in the house. Even in your mind, you're fighting always. One country fighting another country. This is nothing new. You can see this yourself. Kalha, arguments of Kali. So Kali, with time, he comes. And Kali-yuga started. How to express the jivas of Kali-yuga are suffering so much. He asked these questions to Suta Gosvami. Krishna, who is protector of Brahmanas, who are protecting the Dharma. And God, when he departed, then Dharma took shelter of whom? When Krishna left this world, Dharma took shelter of whom? This was the 6th question. These 6 questions they asked. The answer to these 6 questions the answers were given by Suta Goswami Pad. And Suta Goswami Pad, he like perfect question, then perfect answer. If the question is good, then the speaker, they give very nice answer. They like to give answers to perfect questions. Some people say, Maharaj, tell me, why do I have a headache? Why do I have a headache? And headache. Why do I have a headache? A headache. So when some people ask me, I sleep a lot. People ask me, why do I sleep a lot? I will ask you, the first question was what? Tell, what is the best benefit for all the jivas? What is the benefit? What is the best thing to do? The best thing is to listen Hari Katha. There is no other solution for the jivas of Kali-yuga. Only listening to Bhagavad Katha. I am speaking one slok over and over again in front of you all. This is my favorite shloka. Only listening to Bhagavad Katha is the best thing in Kali-yuga. What is the best thing to do? Mangal means auspiciousness, purity. This is Bhagavad Katha. The second question was, what shall Jiva do to please Sri Hari?
बहुत सुंदर उत्तर देते हैं सभी
You have a very nice answer.
जतो भक्ति अदोष लगे अहिकृति अप्रतिहता जन्मा संकिशिवती सभी पुंसान परो धर्म जतो भक्ति अदुख अदुख से भगवान विष्णु
God Vishnu himself
हमें भक्ति
should have bhakti towards him. Savi Pursam Param Dharma. The topmost dharma, the topmost thing. This is to do bhajan bhakti of God Sri Hari. This is the topmost thing to do. And bhakti should be like Hituki, two things are coming. Bhakti means service, seva. Bhakti should be like what? How should we serve? Without any cause. Without any cause we should serve. People come to the temple, they put 2 rupees, 10 rupees, and they go down and they say that Thakurji, please get my this work done. How much money they put? 2 rupees. And how much they want in return? They want like 10 million rupees. I will not tell the name. There was a Sethji, a rich person entered the temple. The rich person, Sethji, he put 5,000 rupees in temple. He put nice dressings because he had billions of rupees. He put the 5,000 rupees and he prayed to Thakurji. Oh Thakurji, my business is not going well and I have incurred a loss of 50 million rupees, more than that. And Thakurji, give me 10 billion rupees. This is what I need to incur the loss that my business has suffered. So how much he put in? He put 5,000 rupees and one mala, one garland, and the pujari, he gave a box of sweet and garland, patka, and he gave a cloth and he put tilak on his forehead. You can see in big temples when you go, there are rich peoples when they go in there are many people around them and they donate lots of money. Sethji came out. When he came outside, a little child was standing there, a little beggar. He said, "Oh dear Babuji, give me 1 rupee. Babuji, can you please give me 1 rupee?" The rich person became angry. He said, "You beggar? You cannot work. Why are you begging?" What did the child say? Child said, "Sethji, rich person, I am a small beggar. I asked 1 rupee. You are the biggest of beggar." The rich person became, "Am I a beggar?" The child said, "Sethji, in temple, what did you say to God?" "I asked how much?" "I asked 1 rupees. I am small beggar. I am child. I said 1 rupee and you asked how much from rupee? You asked for 10 million rupees from God. So who is bigger beggar, you tell me?" The child that disappeared. This incident was real. I am not lying. This is a story about a temple, a true story, a story based on a true incident. I am saying this because, like, why? What should you ask for to God? You don't know God. What? God does not know. Does He not know? He knows everything about you. You should just serve Him with intimacy. So don't serve with cause. In Srimad-Bhagavatam, the shloka, we put samparo dharma. So there is no cause in it. In temple, you went and you gave 50 rupees and you got 1 kilogram of sugar. What was the relationship with the shopkeeper? You tell me. You just paid money and you took sugar. You purchased something. This is not bhakti. How should bhakti be? Ahetuki, causeless and apritrita. Without cause. Because if the cause is destroyed, then the love will also be destroyed. Bhakti should be because of the causeless reason. In scriptures it is written, pray to God. God says, Prahlad Maharaj said, Nrsimhadev said, Prahlad, I can give you everything you want. I can give you any benediction you want, you ask. Prahlad Maharaj said, I don't want anything. Even Dhruv Katha also is coming like this. Dhruv Maharaj, he said, Prabhu, I don't want any benediction. I was seeking for a piece of glass, but I attained your lotus feet, which is very, very rare to attain for big demigods. By your mercy, you have given me darshan of your feet. I don't want any benediction. Then God said, no, Dhruva, please ask for a benediction. Mangna, like please ask. I'm saying this because in scriptures it is said, you can ask something from God. What shall you ask for? You can ask, Prabhu, we want bhakti in your lotus feet. We want to do more bhakti. I do 4 rounds of mala. I want to grow to 10, chanting 10 rounds. I'm chanting 10 rounds and I want to come to 16 rounds and 16 I want to 32 rounds. What shall you ask for to God? Don't ask for materialistic things. You can ask 4 kilograms of gold. The gold will be here but you will die. You will leave it. What shall you ask for? Ask for prema. I don't want money, I don't want anything. I just want causeless bhakti in your lotus feet. Over and over again, in all my lifetimes, I just want your service. Ask for causeless bhakti, seva. No cause. Ask for causeless bhakti. Because this is the nature of the soul. Means seva. You can ask for bhakti, you can ask for seva. If you ask for bhakti, then dharma, artha, kam, liberation, money, calm, everything would run behind you. Like a queen is walking and her servants are walking behind her. All her servants behind her, they are walking. Similarly, if we have bhakti, it's dharma, artha, kama, moksha. It will run behind you. So what shall you ask for to God? Bhakti. See, there is shortage of wealth. Don't say to God, give me money. Ask for service. God, please give me service. ask for bhakti, see, money will also come. That's why it is coming. Bhakti should be like what? Causeless, and second, apratidata. This word means there is no obstacle. Like you burn a lamp, the cotton in the lamp, it is connected with the oil, and then the lamp is lighting. And look, the oil and the cotton is connected, and then the lamp is burning. There is no obstacle in their connection. And acharyas, they explain, like honey, if you pour down the honey, it becomes like a straight line. So similarly, like this, in bhakti and seva, it should be eternal. You do some service, tomorrow will you not do? No, you have to do it always. Bhakti is eternal, service is eternal. Shall be. Vipur samparo dharma. The God becomes happy, Atma becomes happy, the soul also becomes happy in this process. The protector of the Yadavas, the God Krishna, he appeared. Why did he appear from the womb of Devaki? Tell us about it. This is also very nice katha. The answer of this question, Sri Suta Gosvami Pad, he will express it. Why God Krishna? He appeared from Devaki's womb. See, here's the one confidential thing. Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they are saying, wherever the word Devaki is coming, the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they think, they put this comment on it that this is the name of Yashoda. De namni Nanda Bharya. This is in scriptures. Nanda Maharaj's wife Yashoda has two names. De namni Nanda Bharya. Devaki Yashoda cha. The name Devaki and Yashoda, two names of the wife of Nanda Maharaj. But look, this katha is secret, is confidential. Not everyone knows. People, they say, the wife of Vyasadeva Maharaj, Dharma Patani, why did he appear from the womb of Devaki? Tell us about it. In 10th canto, who was Devaki and Vasudeva? Yes, tomorrow we will listen about the birth Leela of Krishna. The fourth question was what? Tell us about the incarnations of God. Narsinga. Tell us about the incarnation. And the fifth question was Lord Krishna and Balaram. They did beautiful leelas in Braj. Tell us about the beautiful leelas, the sweet leelas. The Krishna Leela Katha is very beautiful. Who does not want to listen Krishna Leela Katha? Only apart from 1%, everybody wants to listen. The butcher, one who kills animals, that hunter is their heart is very hard. They do not want to listen Krishna katha, meaning those who are offenders, aparadhis. The aparadhis, they don't have interest in Bhagavad katha, they have interest in materialistic kathas. That's why Premanand Thakur is also saying, oh dear mind, tell me, the whole world is purified by this name, like the ocean of material existence. That ocean becomes dry when you chant whose name. So why are you not interested to listen about the katha of this God? Why don't you have interest in his name? Because if you take the name of the God, the ocean of material existence will dry. Why the ruchi is not coming? His name is so glorious. It's because many sins they were done in past life. In the mouth of sinners, they cannot take the name of God. Look, one person had 4 children. One child was Ram, and 3 children name was Happu, Dabbu, Rintu, Tintu, Titu, Shitu, Hakku, Bakku. And at the time, he put 3. At the time of death, he called out his 3 child, and his 4th child said, "Father, you say out the name of your first child's name." He said, "I cannot take his name. The Rama, they got 2 words in Hindi language. He could not say it. In scriptures it is written, because sinners, big sinners, those whose heart is contaminated with a lot of sins, in their mouth the name of Ram will not manifest." Nadrishi in Ratna, he said to go. Take bath in Ganga. He went to take bath in Ganga, the river dried. Katha is coming. The river was dry, he could not take bath. He said, okay, do one thing. Chant the name of Ram. It's easy, no, it's easy, very easy. Rama, Ram. Nadrishi said, okay, can you say it in reverse? Like a tree is dry, what do you say? Mara, like a dead tree. So the Mara, it means like dead in the Hindi. So he started to say Mara. He could not say Ram. He's reversing it and saying, the Tulsidas is saying, say Mara, Mara, Mara. Then what will come? You check. The Ram will come. So, in Puranas, Lord Krishna said to Arjun, listen. Who will take the name of God? Not one life. A human for 100 lives who have done worship Archan of Vyasadeva Bhagavan, that person is qualified. Only that person can take the name of God on his mouth. Bihari Lal ki jai. So you all have done austerities for many lifetimes. You have done the service of the deities for many lifetimes. That's why you are chanting holy names today. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You all are very lucky. You're very fortunate. For 100 lives. 100 births. People who have served the deities of Vyasadeva Bhagavan, only they can take the name of Hari. Those who have Harinam from Guru, who took Diksha from Harinam Diksha from Gurudev, put up your hands. Who are those who have taken initiation from Gurudev? Any Gurudev. So how many people died in coronavirus? You tell me. You may die anytime. So the name mantra is very powerful. In scriptures it is written, those who don't receive mantra from Guru, those who don't take it, after death, that person, he takes birth of an animal. Because getting human life is very rare. This human body is very rare. After 8.4 million species, we get this human body. It is not easy. And this human life, we got this human life being very fortunate. And even then, if we don't take Bhagavatam, then you will have to rotate through all the 8.4 million species and have to rotate in the cycle again. Remember, I am not lying. I am not scaring you. I am not scaring you away. This is in scriptures written by Vyasadeva. Taking mantra diksha is very, very powerful. One day Nadrashi was wandering. He entered a house. They did not take initiation. No mantra diksha. Nadrashi said, in the house where they don't take initiation, in that house I don't even drink water. Eating food is like unthinkable. Before there was a rule like this. So anywhere, it's not good to eat anywhere. You have to think. Before there was this rule. A non-initiated, the cooked grains that are touched by a non-initiated person cannot be offered to Thakurji. And the thing that is not offered to Thakurji, it is like eating sins. In scriptures it is written. Look, Nadrashi went at night time. Nadrashi said, I will not eat in your house. You are not initiated. Then the husband and wife, they thought, the Sant Mahatma is here. And the Sant Mahatma in our house, he did not eat. How possible it is? In scriptures it is written, if sadhu comes to your house, if you don't feed them, then, and if sadhu, you don't give him anything, all your good karmas are destroyed. Good karmas are destroyed. This is in scriptures. And the husband and wife said, do one thing. You take these grains and you please cook yourself, offer to Thakurji, and you eat yourself. But you have to eat in our house. So Nadrashi, what did he do? At night, he cooked. He offered to Thakurji, and then 12 to 1 o'clock, it was midnight, Nadrashi, he took it. The wife in the household, she became so sad because a saint came to her house. She was thinking, a saint came to my house and that saint had to cook himself and he offered himself and he ate himself. So she was feeling sad. So that wife, she said, Nadrashi, give me mantra, give me initiation. Nadrashi is all merciful. He gave initiation, but the husband did not take it. Husband said, look, I have to go market, I have to do this business, go here, there, I have to go, I cannot take initiation. Okay, the wife took. The power of mantra is so much. You can see in this example.
ऐसे करते कुछ समय के बाद जो है
After some time,
वो पत्नी स्त्री जो है शरीर
the wife, she left her body.
मंत्र लेना,
She took mantra from Nard Rishi, right?
मंत्र ले फिर मंत्र के प्रभाव से वो क्या की
With the power of that mantra,
वो दूसरी देश में
in next life she
राज्य
became a princess.
क्या हो गया
Understand? She took birth as a princess.
और उनके जो पति जो था
And his husband,
मंत्र नहीं लिया
he did not took mantra.
और ठीक उसी राज परिवार में
And the same family,
वो एक
he took birth as an elephant.
पति क्या जन्म लिया
And the husband took birth in the form of elephant. In scriptures it is written.
देखो पत्नी क्या जन्म लिया
Look,
राजकुमारी हो
she became a princess. And the husband, he became, in the same palace, in same kingdom, he became an elephant. See, I told you in scriptures it is written, those who do not take initiation even after meeting a sadhu, they have to become animal in their next life. So here he took birth as an elephant. So the princess, she realized that this elephant in my past life was my husband. And there's like swayamvar, like there was a ritual in Indian culture where the bride used to select a groom in like a competition or something. Then at the time she was holding the garland, then there were many princes in the meeting there. She was looking like, who shall I select? In the big assembly she was thinking, who shall I select? Many big high class princes were there, very beautiful, charming. So she was thinking, everyone was curious who will be offered the garland by the princess. So the princess put that garland in the neck of an elephant. Even the elephant, everybody asked, Rajkumari, many beautiful princes are here. You did not give it to them and you gave it to elephant. Why? The princess said, in past life, he was my husband. And then look, at that time Narad Rishi appeared. Narad Rishi, he said to elephant, now is the time, take mantra now. Then elephant said, okay. Narad Rishi, he, in the ear, he spoke the mantra. In Gopal mantra he gave, and then that elephant gave the body. He manifested a demigod body, and then at that time prince and his divine body, they together they go to Vaikuntha. This katha I am explaining because this is katha of a Puran. This is not, I am not speaking this myself, this is coming from Puran. Those who don't take initiation from Guru, first their human life is wasted, and second, they have to take birth of an animal. And after taking mantra diksha, they go to Bhagavata-saptaha. This human body is very rare. Durlabha manasa dehi. First, it is very rare to get a human body. This body, human life, is very rare. Because after 8.4 million species, the fortune comes to take birth as a human. If we don't take mantra from Guru in this human life, how will we be delivered? Without Guru, no one can cross the ocean of material existence. Tulsidas is saying in Ramcharitamanas, if you don't take initiation from Guru, not possible to cross the ocean of Maya, ocean of material existence, not possible. In Brahma, like Shiva, even if they have knowledge of like them, but if they don't have taken shelter of Guru, like they don't not taken initiation from Guru, they cannot be delivered, they will not get any benefit. So I'm saying this because of this, that God, Sri Hari, Yogeshwar, Krishna, the Leela that he did, the Krishna Balram, tell us about Krishna and Balram and their beautiful pastime, and especially in Kali-yuga. There is only one solution. What is that solution? Taking shelter of Bhagavat. Listen katha. That's it. This is the truth. After listening to Bhagavat, all the sins, they get destroyed automatically. Those who are listening Bhagavat Katha, God Himself, in the form of transcendental vibration, He's entering your ears, and He's like a deity of like that is traveling through sound, and He's destroying all the sins in the heart and the seed of sins, and He sits in the heart of the devotee. The speaker, he said, these are my friend, but those who are listening, God said, these are the friends of my friend. So God said, first I will deliver the friends of my friend. Then God, by katha, He sits in the heart of the devotee and He destroys all the sins. Vishwanath Chakraparti write in the scripture, like one friend comes to your house. In your house there is a chair, but it is dirty. Your friend will not tell to you that, oh friend, can you please clean this chair? That friend, what will he do? He will clean the chair and then he will sit. Nobody sits on the dirt, right? They will take out their own handkerchief and then they clean it, and then they sit themselves. They will not say to their friends that clean this is dirty. Similarly, God Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, He enters through the ears of the listener, and the dirt in the heart, like anger, lust, God cleans it and then He sits Himself. In shloka this is written. Listening to katha is so beautiful, so sweet. By Srimad-Bhagavatam, we should listen to Srimad-Bhagavatam Katha in Kali-yuga. What shall we do? What can we do? We chant holy names, then our mind is always running here and there. A fortunate person, those who are doing bhajan for many lifetimes, I'm not saying for them. You're just trying to chant holy names. You're chanting holy names, but your mind is going around the world. Without ticket, passport, without visa, your mind is traveling around the world. Your body is here. It comes and then it goes to another place. Then how it's possible? But at least just sit in Bhagavad Katha, wherever its Katha is happening, even if you're not understanding. Because that Bhagavad Katha is transcendental vibration, transcendental sound. One is Shabda Brahma and one is Shabda Samana. Transcendental vibration, material sound, transcendental sound. This is Shabda Brahma. You have desire or not. But let the transcendental vibration enter your ears. Because it's the sound, it's vibration, it will enter your ears. Just sit. Don't do anything. Wherever Bhagavad Katha is happening, whether you desire or not, just sit. But look, when Katha is here also, Wherever Bhagavad Katha is going on, the 4 daughters of Yamraj, king of hell, they come. One day, God declared, those who will listen to Bhagavad, they will come to my abode. All the people, they started to recite Srimad-Bhagavatam because of this. And all the people, they started to walk towards Vaikuntha, and even you can see the Yam Maharaj, his hell was empty, like his hell was empty, no one was coming to hell. He was surprised. He said, no sinner is here. The Yam Maharaj started to think, what's the solution? No work to do. You open the factory, and how many labor are there? You have to pay everyone or not. But you don't have a buyer, you don't have a customer, then what will you do? During coronavirus, everyone was on holiday because no customers. So like this, Yam Maharaj was thinking what to do. The king of hell was worrying. In the meantime, the 4 daughters of Yamaraj, they came and said, oh father, you are so much worried these days, what's happening? Yamaraj said, what shall I say? My hell is empty because God has declared wherever Bhagavad is going on, if anyone sits in Bhagavatam and listen to katha, where will they go? They will go to Vaikuntha. And all the people, they want to Vaikuntha. No one is coming to hell. It is empty. So 4 daughters said, don't worry. Wherever Bhagavad Katha is going on, we all 4 sisters will go there. We'll not let them listen. Apart from 2 to 4 people, no one else will listen. They said, how? He said, look father, wherever Bhagavad Katha will happen, 4 daughters, they come automatically. You can see, you cannot see them, but they are like sitting on your head right now. First one is, her name is, like yawning. Like you feel like sleepiness or not. Before sleeping, what do? You like move around like this and you're like yawning. This is the first daughter on your head. She's sitting. Like how does a ghost enter? When ghost is about to come in the house, first it enters through the wind. All the utensils, they start to shake. Then the door starts to bang. Up, down, up, down. Then you think the ghost is almost here. You should think. So similarly, so the first daughter of Yamraj is here, like yawning. And the second, and then your head goes down like this. Jim-jimani, like slowly and slowly your head is going down. Don't sleep. And then they wake up quickly, you know. So the second daughter is also sitting on the head. The third daughter, like, oh, let's sleep. The sleep time is here now. So you will go near the wall and you will lie down properly and you will sleep. You close your eyes and very nice. Sulsulani, she will make you sleep. And the fourth daughter, she is like completely absorbed in sleep, like completely lying down, closing your eyes. Till the katha is not ended, till then, properly you can sleep. And what do they take? The snoring. They snore also sometimes. These are the 4 daughters of Yam Maharaj. What is the solution to for this? Just say this. Jai Shri Ram. he take the name of God, the 4 daughters of Yamraj will run away. So wherever a Bhagavad Katha is going on, these 4 daughters of Yamraj, they come without invitation. They come without invitation. Today people invite through Facebook like this. No need to give any invitation. They say, no need to give us invitation. The daughters, they say, Yamaraj, they say, no need to give us invitation. We will come naturally. We will come by ourselves. So to throw these uninvited guests out, what should you do? See, 4 daughters have gone away now. We're like, get out. This is true. So listening to Bhagavad Katha in Kali-yuga, that's why Krishna went to his abode. He then appeared, took an incarnation of this Bhagavatam. So if you listen Srimad-Bhagavatam, if you do Kirtan Smaran, then the Jiva get rid of his sins, are destroyed, and they attain the transcendental world also. So listening to Bhagavad Katha is so glorious. Which month is this? Purushottam month. Adhika Mas. Purushottam Mas. In this month, if someone listens to Srimad Bhagavatam in this month, their glories are unexpressible. They're so high. Purushottam month is not coming every year. This comes once in 3 years. Last time it was in 2020. Then coronavirus happened. Corona happened in end of 2019. Actually, it got implied the lockdowns were in 2020. So see, right now it's 2023. So in this month, in Adhik Mas, in Purushottam Mas, what are the glories of listening to Srimad-Bhagavatam? In this month, you should feed some cows, Brahmans, you should donate something. The glories of it is so high class. Knowingly or unknowingly, you can donate. Gurudev used to say, in your life, you will never starve from food. You will always have grains in your house. Like the Annakut Utsav of Giriraj Govardhan, if someone donates 1 grain of rice, if they give to Thakurji Seva, then for many lifetimes they will never starve. They will never starve for food. The donating in this month is so high. Foods are so high. And the biggest donation is what? What is the biggest donation? There are like many donations, giving food, giving clothes. Many donations are donating cows. It's not less. This is very high class. The topmost donation is donating the Bhagavata-saptaha, Srimad-Bhagavatam. Someone just donates such Bhagavat, it's not less. In the coming days I will explain. Because of Nig Maharaj was the biggest donor. He donated many cows. He put the golden jewelries, like real gold jewelries on his cows, and he donated the cows. Thousands of cows he donated. But due to some reason, one khai, it moved from She went to another place and he donated. So that one cow, he reached another Brahman, and the two Brahmans started to fight. Who does this cow belong to? So for one cow, the two Brahmans, they were fighting. Like one Brahman was saying this cow was donated to me, and the Brahman was saying this cow was donated to me. So for one cow, they asked for justice to the king. I said, you donated this cow to me. Whatever you can donate, you cannot take it back. The king said, okay, no problem. Give this cow to a different Brahman. In return, I will give you 1,000 more cows. I will give you not 10,000 cows I will give. But he said no. And the second Brahman also, he said no, I will also not take 10,000 cows. So they were both fighting for one cow. So both the Brahmans, they were fighting for this one cow. The king did not have any answer. Then the Brahmans, they cursed the king like a chameleon. Girgit, chameleon. So it changed its color from red, it becomes yellow. You can see. Jungle parks, you can see it. He said, go, you take birth as a chameleon. You want to give donation and take it back. The Brahman cursed. And that king in second life, he became a chameleon. And where did he reach? Dwarkapuri. Inside a well. Krishna's children, they were dancing, they were playing, and the one child, he fell down in the well. All the people were looking. There was like a demon inside the well. Then everybody saw. All they went to Krishna and said, Krishna, say there's a demon in this well. The God knows everything. God, what did he do? From his toe, he took out the chameleon from the well. And when the chameleon touched the feet of God, that chameleon, he left that body and he attained divine body, and he did parikrama of God. God asked him, who are you? He knows everything, but yet he's asking to teach. He said, who are you? He said, oh God, you are, past, present, future, you know everything. Then he told about his past. In my past life, I was Nigam Maharaj. I donated many cows. And he explained everything. You can count the stars in the universe, but you cannot count the cows that he donated. There is not ordinary cows. He used to donate the best cow with gold, like putting a complete golden net, like the horns of the cow, they were covered with gold, golden jewelry. So any Brahman who came, okay, I want this much cows, he donated. So the one cow, it naturally went to another gathering of cows, and for one cow they started to fight. So the question is coming, hey Prabhu, by the touch of your lotus feet, I got rid of this curse. I want to ask this question. How did he attain the touch of feet of God? Once upon a time, Nikam Maharaj, he gave one book of Bhagavatam to a saint. What did he give? This Bhagavatam. Bhagavad katha. You like the Bhagavatam is organized in your life. You should organize a Bhagavatam. If God has given you money, you should organize a Bhagavatam. Depending on that fruit, he got darshan of God. See, donating Bhagavat is Grantha Bhagavat, and the Sakshat Bhagavatam means like organizing Bhagavatam. This is the biggest donation. People donate blankets, they donate clothes. One day the blanket will be torn, but Bhagavad Katha, there is no bigger donation than this. In scriptures this is coming, especially in Kali-yuga, donating Bhagavad Katha is very high. High fruits. Understand? Especially in the Purushottam month, donating Bhagavatam, very nice. What are the glories? How can I tell? So Suta Gosvami is saying, Sankadi Rishi is asked, Bhagavan Sri Hari, when he entered the Swarga, heaven, Dharma took shelter of whom? The Dharma took shelter of Bhagavatam. Which Dharma? Bhagavat Dharma. Listening to Bhagavatam. And then Suta Goswami Pad to Sankadi Rishis, he said, hey Sankadi Rishis, listen. Whatever I've heard from my Gurudev, as it is, I am speaking in front of you. When Parikshit Maharaj, after 7 days, Taksha came and bit Parikshit Maharaj and he died. This was the curse that he got, right? And at the same time, my Guru, Pad Padma, Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he, in the assembly of Parikshit Maharaj, he appeared. At that time, Parikshit Maharaj asked this same question, that if a person is about to die, what shall he do? There are many different types of sadhus. Different sadhus, they have different opinions. Karmi sadhu said, Maharaj, you have so much money, donate all your money. You will go to heaven. Jnani sadhu said, attain knowledge, study scriptures, you will get liberation, mukti. Yogi sadhu said, Maharaj, do yoga sadhana. By yoga sadhana, you will be liberated. But at that same meeting, in that same assembly, Sukadeva Goswami Pad appeared. And Sukadeva Goswami Pad, when he appeared, all the saints, they got up, stood up. And in the same assembly, who was there? Even Vyasadeva Goswami, Sukadeva Goswami's father was there also. Narada Vyas, Parashar Rishi also. Meaning Vyasadeva's father. So like grandfather of Sukadeva Goswami. Dada. The grandfather of Sukadeva Goswami. So all the people stood up. And they offered a high level seat to Sukadeva Goswami Pad. Who is speaking? Suta Goswami Pad is telling to Sankadi Rishis. At that time Parikshit Maharaj asked only one question. A person who is about to die, what is his duty? What is his responsibility? At that time Sukadeva Goswami Pad, very beautiful answer he gave. No need to do anything. If someone is about to die, what can they do? Just chant holy names. Listen Hari Katha and chant holy names. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Suta Goswami Pad is saying, my Gurudev was not ordinary. By 2 shloka, Suta Goswami Pad, he glorified his Gurudev. He said, before speaking katha, what shall you do? You should glorify Guru. Suta Goswami Pad is saying, Shankadi Rishis, listen the glories of my Guru first. He said, like you should drink filtered water and you should be selective with Guru. This is a Hindi proverb. So Guru should be like who? Suta Goswami Pad is saying, Shankadi Rishis, my Gurudev. He was glorifying his Gurudev. My Gurudev, Sukdev Goswami Pad, he took birth from mother's womb, and he was no birth celebration, birth ceremony that is usually conducted in India. That did not happen. The 16-year-old took birth. He was completely naked, not wearing anything. Like a lotus petal, his eyes was like a lotus petal. He was absorbed in Brahmachintan. He started to run towards forest. And behind him, Krishna Devi and Vedas, he was running behind him and said, oh dear son, ha putra. But Sukdev Goswami Pad, not even once, he did not look back that who is calling me. Vyasadeva Goswami is saying, oh dear son. Vyasadeva was saying, he started to cry, and his sound, the echo of the sound, it's through trees, through mountain, the sound came back and it said, who is your son? Who is the father? So the echo was coming from the jungle, coming from the forest. So Sukdev Goswami, all the trees, animals, they took darshan of Sukdev Goswami Pad and they all got absorbed in prema. So they all were absorbed in prema. So this is the effect of a Mahabhagavat. The commentators are saying Sukdev Goswami Pad was not an ordinary person. He was a beloved of Sri Radha, but this is just the Leela. He is the most beloved of Sri Radha. Shri means Srimati Radhika. He was a parrot of Srimati Radhika. Nitya Golok Vrindavan Dham, Radhaji, he used to feed beautiful pomegranates like a Shuka Pakshi, like this little parrot. So Dev Shuka parrot. Srimati Radha used to feed him with her hands. So Sukdev Goswami Pad told him, Parchit Maharaj, about this. Srimati Radhika herself, she used to give me red, sweet, beautiful pomegranate seeds of pomegranate. Like in one hand, like a little bird. In the other hand, Srimati Radhika was grabbing the pomegranate and giving it to me. Radhaji herself, she used to feed. And she used to teach me, oh Shuk, chant the name of Krishna. Say Krishna. Sukdev Goswami said, who is my Guru? Radha Rani. One day what happened? That Shuka bird, parrot, came out from the house of Radha, and he went to Nandagaon Barsana where Krishna was playing. And at the same time, it was speaking in the voice of Sri Radha. The parrot was saying Krishna, 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 Krishna. The voice of Sri Radha. So Krishna was playing underneath a tree. On that same tree, the parrot sat down on the tree and he started to say Krishna, 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 in the voice of Radha. And then Krishna was wondering, where is Sri Radha? When he saw on the tree, there is no Sri Radha, it was just a parrot. Krishna grabbed that parrot and he said, Oi, why don't chant Krishna, Krishna, what shall you chant? Radhe, 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 Radhe. Then he started to chant Radhe, Radhe. In the meantime, Radharani came, Radhaji came and she said, Kanhaiya, this is my parrot. Krishna said, a bird does not belong to anyone. Whoever is holding the bird, this bird belongs to them. So Radhaji, she complained to Mother Yashoda. Oh, Mother Yashoda came and she grabbed the bird from Krishna and gave to Radhaji and said, your father Nanda Maharaj is sitting for eating food, and if he will not come, then your father will not eat. Then Radhaji, what did she do with the parrot? What did Krishna say to chant Radhe Radhe? So the Shuka parrot started to chant Radhe Radhe. Radharani said, don't chant the name of Radha, chant the name of Krishna. Then one is Diksha Guru, one is Siksha Guru. The Shuka parrot was thinking, power bank. So Krishna gave mantra. Radhe Radhe. And Sukdev Goswami said, Maharaj Parikshit, Radhaji said, go to the earth. It is where the earth people are suffering. Go to earth and tell about this katha of the transcendental world. Preach this. Then it said, Gurudev, I don't want to go. The Shuka said, the Maya is very powerful. Even the liberated souls, like the high class souls, they get to talk in Maya. Radhaji said, no, you have my blessing on you. I am giving special blessing to you. My heartly blessing to you. The Maya will not touch you. Go and preach boldly. Go to earth. Preach this katha of Golok Vrindavan. By the instruction of Sri Radha, I took birth as a bird in a parrot, where Devi Parvati and Shiva, they were talking, where Amarnath. In Amarnath, do you go to Amarnath? This Bhagavad Katha is also known as Amar Katha. Amar Katha. Like this Katha makes someone immortal. This is means Amar Katha. So Shivji said to Parvati, Devi, this Amar Katha, don't tell this to anybody. This is very confidential. It's very confidential things, don't say this to everybody. But Katha is very beautiful. Just keep saying, keep nodding that you are listening. So Shivji started to speak. In the meantime, Devi Parvati, she said, yeah, I'm listening. At least say properly. So see how surprising this is. And in the meantime, the Devi Parvati, she slept. Sukadeva Goswami Pad is saying, I took birth as a bird. The bird, my mother, parrot, she went to collect some food. I was in an egg. In the meantime, a wind came, a blow of wind came in Amarnath. And then I came out. Then I came out of my nest and I just sat on near the tree. And the egg was broken and I had to come out of the egg. And I see, katha is amar, like it's immortal. So the transcendental vibration, I told you this is transcendental vibration. It entered his ears. And when it entered, I became alive. Because the egg fall down, right? It was very, very cold. It's ice. Almost I was dead. But look, this Amar Katha, this transcendental vibration, it gave me life to me. And then what did I do? I just started to repeat the words were speak by Parvati, like in the voice of Parvati. So Shivji kept on speaking, and the end, Shivji saw that he saw the Parvati was snoring. He said, Devi Parvati. He said, what happened? He said, oh, I slept. Who listened to my katha? Shivji saw here and there. The Shuka parrot was sitting there. Shivji too, he saw that bird and he became angry. And the Shuka bird, Vyasadeva ji was discussing some scripture with someone, and his wife was listening, like Vyasadeva's wife was listening to some katha. Her mouth was open, and in the meantime the bird entered her mouth. The Lord Shiva was saying, have you seen a bird? He said, a bird? I want to kill that bird. He said, why? Because the bird has heard the immortal Amar Katha. Those who hear Amar Katha, they become immortal. The Shukapak bird, it heard that. It became immortal, yes. So Vyasadeva asked, if someone has already become immortal, then how will you kill them? It's like this. So Dev Goswami Pad for 13 years. Some people say 16 years in different scriptures. So one day Vyasadeva said, many people came and said, please come out of the mother's womb. Your mother is feeling so much pain. Then he said, I will not come out. Maya has trapped me. Maya will trap me. He said, I will not come out. Vyasadeva said, I promise you, Maya will not touch you. I will. I am Narayan. I am a direct manifestation of God. I promise you, come out of God. Come out of the womb of your mother. The Maya will not touch you. Then another word came. Shuka said, no, I don't trust you. God shall come and promise me this. Then I will come out. So Vyasadeva, with his power, he appeared, the God came there. So you come out. I promise you, the Maya will not touch you. In how much time? He said, Like when a cow, in a thorn of a cow, if you throw a mustard seed, the time that it can stay on the thorn of the cow, in that time you have to come out so quickly. So Suka quickly he came out from the mother's womb and he started to run towards the forest. This is the lila that he's doing. Suta Gosvami is saying, my Gurudev was not ordinary. How beautiful lila is he doing. Sukadev Goswami Pad. Forest he went, and Vyasadeva he asked one who is catching the birds, see, here's a bird, catch that bird. How do you catch the bird? Catch that bird, I will tell you two things. The bird will come to you. Tell about the glories of Krishna. So beautiful form of Krishna is there. On his head he is wearing a peacock feather. He is in threefold bent form. His body is bent from three places. And from gopis they select 5 types of flowers, and the garland that is created from that is an Vaijanti mala. His hand with a beautiful flute. With his friend he is going for cow herding. It's so beautiful form of Krishna expressed here. Sukadev Goswami said, O King Parikshit, I came out of the forest like those of this. I asked the hunter, who has this beautiful form? Tell me about his qualities. Someone can have a good form, they can not have many qualities. If someone has good qualities, it's not sure that they will look good. If someone is looking good, like people who are looking good, they might not have good qualities. So Sukadev Goswami Pad is asking, O Shikari, O hunter, listen. You are expressing the beautiful form of someone. Tell me about his qualities. Then Vyasadeva, he recited second shloka. Which was it? Ahobakyam, the sister of Bakasur Putana. She looked very bad. She disguised as a beautiful woman. She put the worst of poison on her breast and to kill Bal Gopal, the 6 days old. 6 days old Govind, to kill, she went in Braj. She disguised as a mother. To kill him, she disguised. She was not a good woman. She just disguised as a mother. Putana Palghatani. She used to kill little children and she used to drink their blood. And for this regard, her body was smelling very bad. First, she looked very bad and she was drinking blood. She smelled so bad. But look, She took beautiful form of a mother, and Krishna, what did he do? Balgopal, 6 days old child. Balgopal just touched the breast of Putana and he sucked the life out of her. And Putana's body got destroyed, and Putana in Golok, she became a maid servant of Mother Yashoda. Putana did not do any austerity. Putana did not donate anything. She did not follow any good behavior. See, what did God do? He delivered Putana like this. See, who does not want to take shelter of this God who is so merciful? Anyhow, just come in shelter of God. Just come in shelter of God. God always takes care of the people who take his shelter. What did Putana do? What fast did she follow? She did not do anything. Putana Balghatani, one who killed children and drank their blood. She used to kill little children, little babies. She used to kill them. Such Putana, God gave her what position? In Golok? Not in Vaikuntha. On Vaikuntha, top of Vaikuntha, there is the place of Ramchandra, on top of that Dwarkapuri, and on top of that Mathurapuri, on top of that Golok Vrindavan. In that Golok, she became a maid servant of Mother Yashoda. See how merciful is Govinda. Who does not want to take shelter of Govinda, you tell me? He's so merciful. And then you heard this katha. And Suta Gosvami said, I met my father Vyasadeva, and I heard Bhagavad-katha from my Vyasadeva. And that same katha, he is speaking in front of Parikshit Maharaj and that assembly. I will end this katha here. I will say one thing, then end the katha today. That in same assembly, Parikshit Maharaj assembly, big scholars were there. Top high class scholars of that time were there. Munindra, Yogindra, like the most highest class of devotees were there. Highest class of sadhus were there. Even the Vyasadeva father, Parashar Rishi, the father of Vyasadeva, the grandfather of Sukadeva was there. So is it ordinary? You tell me. They all were listening. They were curious to listen Bhagavatam from the mount of Sukadeva. Why? Who was Vyasadeva? There are many rishis there. Why Sukadeva? Sukadeva Goswami Pad was given high level seat. You think. Why? The question come or not? I will tell the answer. Tomorrow we will celebrate the birth of Krishna. Bhagavad Katha is eternal. It's endless. But yet, according to the rules, on the fourth day, we will celebrate the birthday of Krishna tomorrow. We will make Krishna take birth here. So all the people, you all come here to listen Katha. Put some balloons and we will decorate here. Happy birthday. Hathi Ghoda is like a Braj Kirtan. Nand ke Anand Vajay Kanhaiya Lal ki Hathi Didakol. Like it contains elephants and horses, so we cannot find elephant and horses in Bangalore. So at least bring something tomorrow. Bring one balloon. Everyone should bring one balloon in your children's birth, on your child's birthday. You decorate your house, right?
और गोविंद की जन्म उत्सव
And
बहुत ही अच्छा
you should celebrate Krishna's birthday even more nicely. Aarti. Thanks for joining the live stream, everybody. I request all of you to come tomorrow also. Hare Krishna.